What's going on, y'all? This is Cruz with Cruise Control Radio. We here at the headquarters, man. We got another special guest in the building with us today. Goes by the name of FastMoney to Connect, and Bobby Black 615. What's going on?
Man, what's up, man?
What's good? What's good?
Ain't shit, man. I just want to start with you. We've met through work and shit like that. So I just want to go over a couple things, and then we'll get into this collaborative effort. So yeah, man, you got a whole platform going on, and you just decide to drop an album. Like, can you just explain, like, where it came from as the rapping side before we get back into your backstory, where it came in with the rapping shit? Like, what made you want to, you know what I'm saying, go crazy again?
It's really his fault, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been trying to pursue this platform so much, man. It's crazy. It's so much to do, so much to learn.
Yeah.
So I guess sometimes I don't like to entangle my the things I do. And then he just came to me, man, just about the music. He first reached out about a mic drop and shit, you know what I'm saying, and some spins. And then he just was like, man, let's do some music type shit. And I kind of was like, that's just music, my first love or whatever, man. But like over the years, only a certain amount of people can make it through the game, like can transcend through the game. You know what I'm saying? But me, I've been dropping projects since 2000. I was, one of the young guns that was on some of the old heads classic work back then, you know what I'm saying? So the music part is always it's always me, you know what I'm saying? So when he hit me with it and I started recording some joints for his album, which is coming up, I executive produced that.
Man. Been working.
Got me back in the bag, man. Got me back in the bag, dog. Just back in the bag, and it took one good one. Mm-hmm. And then I just jumped back in my shit because I got my own studio and shit. Yeah. So when I'm doing my editing, I still got the mic set up and shit.
Yeah,
he came through, did a couple things, and then here we are.
That's crazy. Yeah, and that's how it is when you're trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, because I can relate, like, with music. It's always like just tugging, like you know what I'm saying. When you try and lock in on something, it's like when it's really there for you. You know what I'm saying. You just end up tapping back into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Bobby Black, what's going on, man?
Man, slow motion, man. It's good to meet you, dog.
Nah, good to meet you too,
man.
Man. Hey, so how did y'all meet? And is this like obviously? And we got to remember here, I'm not from here, so we gonna go over everything. So
man, been a fan of the music when he first started dropping. You know what I'm saying? But we go way back, man. Hoop battles and shit, man, like that, man. So we always been cool, man. He been rapping. You know what I'm saying? Before anybody was dropping music and all that and all the platforms and all this, we already knew he could rap. Like, man, this dude cold as hell, man. Yeah. He can hoop and he can rap too. Like, yeah, he cool. You know what I'm saying? Then we just cross paths again. You know what I'm saying? Asked him about the mic drop. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with the spins and all that type of shit. And shit, we start talking about music. Like, man, we can do something. And then doing something, man. Turned to like 3 or 4 projects already. You know what I'm saying? Ready.
3 or 4 projects already?
Ready. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like maybe like a 2-week span, dog. Like he put the days together that we was working, you know what I'm saying, rocking and shit. Maybe like 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, because you said you got the studio at the crib.
Man,
so.
rocking, dog.
I was looking at the mic sometimes, like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. Rocking. So, when you were playing basketball, were you also rapping, or was he like rapping and you was looking at
we was
that?
freestyling, you know what I'm saying? Like just kids and shit, you know what I mean, going back and forth and stuff. Like nobody know at the time could put out music. You know what I'm saying? They had to get a deal and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when all this different avenues you can get, you know what I'm saying, get yourself out there. So
But we played AAU together though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went to the state, to the
what was it, National?
The National.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we in North Carolina, we in Disney World, shit.
Man. Y'all was cold.
Yeah. We top tier on that level, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like Dream Team. Real, that's real talk.
So we really did that on the hoop level, but all those hoop times I'd be like when we going to Wet and Wild, to the water parks and shit. I always be rapping on the motherfucking bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the hotel rooms and shit. Got my PlayStation, taking niggas' money and shit, playing live, NBA Live and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just, been innovating shit for a while, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
so before we get into talking about the album, let's just go back into, the early days in Nashville. Like, I actually seen you put up a post, Hold on, let me look for it real quick. Yeah. So you said You said Tennessee really got one of the biggest movements in rap right now.
Yeah.
So before we go to the backstory, what makes you feel that way?
Man, being a fan of the game for so long, man, like I've been in the game a long time before I even touched the mic. You know what I'm saying? As far as just buying tapes, CDs, paying for downloads, waiting in line at the store, buying tapes and shit just because of they had a dynasty going at the time, from Death Row to Rockefeller to all of that shit. So I'm just a fan of the whole game of a good move. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a true fan of it, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen the waves and how they rumble. So I'm like, I'm seeing the city growing. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like we got a lot of good talent in Nashville. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody else done had their wave. Everybody done had their chance. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I know Memphis doing what they doing right now, but Nashville, we like an industry inside itself. Like, Nashville can't have a sound because we have too many different sides of it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I wouldn't want to have the same sound as nobody else. You see what I'm saying? Yep. So that's why I just think Nashville is one of the most amazing places in the country when it comes to music. We got the studios, we got culture, whether it's country or hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I feel like it's at a good point right now because we have a lot of new people in the city that can make things shake that we didn't have before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and that's what I think, because when I first started getting on the scene, that's what I was looking at, okay, what is Nashville sound? Because in PA, it's Philly has a sound. When you hear a Philly rapper, they got that certain sound. New York rapper, 100%, Cali rapper. But when you Nashville, I'm like, okay, it don't got a sound. But when being here longer, it's like there's no collective sound because everybody is. The sides are totally different. Yeah. So especially the culture of each side too. So when people are rapping, I notice out east, a lot of rappers are more conscious rappers out east. Right. Up north is more like trap rap type shit. Right. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. So this ain't a Nashville thing. It's like what side you from is your sound. Right. Yeah. So and that's unique. Cause I don't see that in any city for real, and that's why, like you said, the music city, it makes sense because it's really the music city. Right. Yeah, it's not country music city, it's not hip hop music city, it's any music. Type of music, bro.
Definitely music.
Yeah, music, so that's fine. But yeah, also so going back now, how long has it been when you actually started first recording, and this for both of y'all, you first started recording and taking it serious, yo, I think I got something.
I mean, like I said, my first professional gig in rapping was on Chris Kane, Fallen Angel. Came out in 1999. It's called the Strike One Anthem, and that was the first voice you hear on that. Chris Kane was already a legend in the music as far as Nashville. He came from Alabama, then up to Nashville, but he was a producer and a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And they had a movement behind him. You know what I mean? So, he did a lot of shit heard him on the radio for a long time back then, 102.1, 92Q and shit like that. So my first entry was 99, and since that first entry, I thought I had something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Before I even started my own journey, I was just going to studios and trying to put verses on shit. Yeah.
And that's basically before we get to that. That's basically you were naturally just networking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I networked with the right people. I went straight to the legends. I went straight to the people who I know that got a movement behind them, got CDs in the street. Yeah. And I need them to hear me and let me get a chance. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. Yeah. And you?
Oh man, we started about the same time, 99, 2000. I don't know if you heard of Keep It Wicked. You know what I'm saying, from the east side and stuff, man.
Put me on. That's
Dante Jones used to hoop and stuff, man. Had a label back in the day, so that's my kin people. So he get in the studio a couple times, didn't really manifest into nothing coming out, but got the experience of getting in the studio. So fast forward, maybe I say around 2007, got back in it real tough. You know what I mean? So mixtapes and features and all type of stuff. And we just been trying to rock it ever since, man. Yeah. And nonstop. You know what I mean? So
that's fine.
Yeah.
And then how long would you say that was? Like when, like was that? Because I know he said 99. Like when was your time? You started
like I was taking it like real seriously.
Yeah.
It took me like when we initially started, like I said, 2007 with the mixtapes and stuff. I say around 2012. It's like, man, like it's something I like doing. You know what I'm saying? Something I'm enjoying writing and stuff. So keep on pushing it. So I try to turn it off, and then it's hard to turn it off once you turn it back off. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like I gotta keep on going. Gotta be doing something, bro. You know what I mean? So about to say 2012, man.
Dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
so and you both are from Nashville.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Born and raised, man.
We watched the
man,
the golden era. We seen it. We was kids
in the midst. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what are y'all both from out east or?
No, I'm Antioch Southside.
Okay.
I'm east side. I came out here. She back in the day, matter of fact, right across the street. When I moved out this way, you know what I mean? So
fire.
Yeah. So southeast for me, east side, how you want to call it, no little north side too. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy about Antioch is what I'm noticing, and I'm not saying this is true because everybody be like, oh, how's he said about Nashville? He's not from man. So people only respect Antioch as Nashville when somebody's doing something good out of it. Because I seen a motherfucker that was like, I can't really like claim Nashville because I'm from Antioch. But I'm like, why Nashville claiming Jelly Roll? Ain't he from Antioch? Oh, it's because he's successful. And that's why I'm like,
they pick and choose. They pick and choose out of that the rock.
I met Jelly Roll in Lebanon.
See what I'm saying?
In the early before when I heard of him, it was in Lebanon. At a studio, I met him there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Jelly from Antioch.
Okay.
Like, I'm like the top tier of Antioch. You know what I'm saying? Like I moved here 83. My parents moved out here in 83. Like I really like from being like is however you want to say it, number one or the second best that ever came from this side of town. The whole got the trophies, got the plaque, got the ball, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like got all of that shit. Like like I really made people think about this side of town a different way because it was always looked at in a it was I guess in a white way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's like Brentwood. Like back in the day, they was like, oh, you live in Antioch, man. Y'all got money. You know what I'm saying? That's how it shit was.
Did Antioch look different back then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, this can't be the same Antioch.
Way different, man. Way
I'm
different.
one of the four, for real. Like it's guys before me that did what they did, but I really put my foot in the mud to put this shit to be respected in the city. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the same people who was talking about Antioch back in the day, now we can't get rid of their ass. They in my hood, in my backyard.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that. It's picking and choosing. I feel like it's a lot of that, and it's not just Nashville. Because when people say this stuff like, "Oh, Nashville don't support Nashville," this shit is just a local thing. Because back home, that's how it is back home. Where I'm from in PA, same shit. Any local scene is the same shit.
Right.
Because everybody grew up with people.
Around, you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the people that's saying that is people who really ain't moved around.
Right, and think it's only a Nashville problem. Yeah. Like, nah, it's a local mindset problem.
like with the Keep It Wicked thing, man, like, Cuz had all four sides on that. You know what I'm saying? Every side was on one album. Yeah. You know so it ain't it's like I said, it's pick and choose, you know what I'm saying? People, and then it's like a whole new generation too, man. Yeah. You know, so they don't really necessarily know the history of things that went on before they got on and started putting out music or whatever. So, we're going to get back that up.
And they got to, you know what I'm saying? You can only, kind of like you know what I'm saying? Like, you can only really go off of what you see. Right. Because you would never believe Antioch was like Brentwood.
Nah, when you said it, I'm like, ain't no fucking way.
Man, you know what I mean? Beautiful, man.
It's about 3 junkies sitting outside right there.
Yes, bro.
Man, like, way different, dog.
These are the results of what some of my homeboys did back in the 90s, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, before any of these guys got out here, these streets was real clean, but they were still dirty.
Yeah. You know there's a market. There's a market for that anywhere.
Yeah, right. For sure.
So, but yeah, so I do want to ask, like the evolution of hip hop in Nashville from y'all experience. Would you say it's developing in like a positive way, or do you feel like we kind of like losing the source of the foundation of where it started?
Man, I don't think it's a negative thing. You know what I'm saying? People got access to those phones, you know what I'm saying? And so it's 24/7, you can't turn it off. So you can always network and reach out to people and make something happen or whatever. So as long as you got that access to that, it's a chance for it to change for the better, man. That's how I look for, you know what I'm saying, look at it. But anything can be good or bad, you know what I'm saying, depending on how you look at it, man. So the negative side of it, people don't do it. You know what I mean? They take the time to either bring somebody down, like I said, pick and choose who they want to support. Right. You know what I'm saying? When they can support anybody they can, just buy it. Because it's never turning off. You can just watch it all day long, and you know what I'm saying? Right. So we'll get that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's man, the first hip hop artist that did something in Nashville, man, his name Walter D. And his song was called The Twine. And that's like a dance record, like boots on the ground right now type thing. That's where this shit kind of started at. Even though they did spit on some, they had kind of like had some Run DMC type shit going on or whatever, because that's all that was really going too at that 86, 87.
Yeah. I'm sorry about this fly. I don't know.
I feel it. Like, it's Andy out right there, man. It got gritty out here. It got gritty out there, dog. Yeah, it got gritty, man.
Yeah.
So
my fault. Good.
No, you good. So, you came from that right there. Then you got into like Pistol. Rolling in my 6'4" was on some real West Coast vibe shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got like Boogie. He signed Relativity. He was on the same label with Fat Joe, Bone Thugs, shit like that. The Beat Nuts. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So that's 94.
You put me on right now.
Yeah, that's 94. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Cool Daddy Fresh. You know what I'm saying? He was from Louisville but moved here, and he just was a hard MC. You know what I'm saying? And he got in.
Sorry.
Yeah, he got in with he got in the city and made the city his stomping ground. So all three of them had a certain sound. As you go through the years a little more, you got like Big Lou, Rollo B's, since we had Black and J's, Keep It Wicked, you know what I'm saying? Until you get to them 99, 2000s, then you got like me, Buck, Tay, Wicked Material, certain type guys come in. Then you got like 04, 03, 04, you get the All Stars, the P. Howards. Then you move on up. You know what I'm saying? You get to the that middle. You get the legendary Spitters. You get the and there's so many different factions of this music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then you keep going up. Then you get to the Breeze, to the Lotuses, to the, you know what I'm saying? So just keep the evolution of it. The Petties, the Food Stand. So through all of that evolution of the game in Nashville, you can just kind of see how it went from what was going on at a time to what's worldwide. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Now we have more access with the internet.
Yeah, because when we and Buck, our time, like the 2000s and shit like that, it was still Nashville street shit that we was talking, because we was looking at our people before us, but we brought different type of spitting into the game in Nashville. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I would say
the locks, all of that type shit. Right. So we wasn't just trying to sound like, the people that we saw before us, because as the game has elevated itself in the major league, down here we looking at like shit. This what we, you know what I'm saying? We want to be on this type shit right here too. This the new juice. Yeah. Let's bring some of this new juice.
Right.
Yeah, and that's how it was when I first heard Buck up north. Like, that was like, he was spitting. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Like, this was like up north, like that's what we fuck with Buck, like heavy. That's like when I came down here, it's like I knew of Starlito, right? But that was more so like my homies would they listen to more like backpack shit, like shit like that. So more like underground shit. Yeah. So then that's how I knew of him, but I knew Buck. So I come down here and more people like leaning towards Starlito, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, up north, bro. Yeah, it's just like, it's a time difference too. And I'm like, damn, like, so with Buck rapping like that, I'm like, okay, I haven't heard really nobody rap like that until I started going deeper and finding like the Ron Bossy's, Chuck Indigo type, you know what I'm saying? Then I find like, all right, now we moving in more so like street New York type rap. And that's when I heard yours. I'm like, this shit is fire. Yeah. Like, I think nobody's really got that street rap that can articulate it how you guys are doing on this tape, because a lot of people, they're either too conscious or they're too trap. But y'all on some hustler shit.
But see, that's why I was saying, like, when 99, 2000, when I came in the game, everybody was like, oh man, he sound like he from New York. Like the CEOs and the rappers was like, yeah, but the people was more used to the Pistols, the Fresh, stuff like that sound.
So when you started
when
rapping,
I came in, they like, man, he too, wait a minute, he ain't from here, is he? You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. So I've been dealing with that my whole career. You know what I'm saying? I rap like I'm not from here, or I sound like I'm too, you know
and
what
it's
I'm
like, what you want me to do? Not be me?
You know what I'm saying? I still give you the cashmere shit, but I'm just not doing it in that frequency over there.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just something that me and Buck really brought to the game. Because let me say this too: in the year 2000, when the Impact came to Opryland, if you know about the Impact, that's like Russell Simmons, Queen Latifah, like when they had like it's like a big function, like it's like Revolt.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And they came to Oprylands and shit, like Opryland back in the day. And shit, me and Buck was the only two people there with our CDs.
Wow.
You
Just
know
out in the street, handing them out,
like trying
shit.
to get it to the back room and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real though, it's like me and him there.
That's
before the G Unit shit, before the Cash Money shit, all of that.
So what is your relationship with Buck now? Is it like?
Oh no, that's my brother. But you know, like, well, you don't know, but 06, Buck tried to sign me twice. You know what I'm saying? It just things didn't go how it went. So 06, I'm featured on the Welcome to the Trap House, the Gangsta Grills, with Buck, my boy Lil Murder, High C. So I was on that, and we had a movement going at that time, and then things didn't pan out, and then because when they fell out or whatever, you know what I'm saying, everything didn't elevate, and then 2010 we linked back up, and that was like we made a lot of good joints. We got like 3 joints on my project, The Breakdown, came out 2010. So, man, we really rocked. Like, I'm talking about, I was this hype man on the road for months and months. You know, like, really on the road, hitting that road, beating it up. Like, really, really in there. In the grind, and met Banks, met all the cats. Been at his house while he upstairs asleep, I'm recording.
Yeah.
And downstairs,
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my brother. So, and that time around that 10, 11 is when he went to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just timing, man, and we almost had it there, even though he took it to where he took it to.
Right. And then with you, while all this is happening during like 06, like you said, 07 you started, and then, 11. So like when this is happening, are you watching these guys like heavy?
Man, for sure.
And how is it from your perspective of the growth of the hip hop?
Man, like you thinking somebody that's gonna pop off. It's gonna pop off for the city. You know what I'm saying? You thinking because they right there already. Like, can you put them against anybody? You know what I'm saying? In the game, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, it's gonna pop off. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, like stuff happens, man. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta make time do in due time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that type of stuff will come back around. That's what we're working on now. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
And that's what I want to ask you. Something I don't understand, and you guys can help me understand is, why does every rapper in Nashville feel like they trying to be the one to make put Nashville on the map when I feel like Nashville was already put on the map by Buck and Lito and others. So what is your thoughts on, do you feel like it's delusion or what?
Man, I guess they're trying to self-motivate themselves or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Try to get attention, maybe clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I mean? My whole thing is, you got to put your money where your mouth is, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you pay how you wait, you know what I mean? So if you want to get certain places, you got to make sure that you got to pay over to do that. That's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Because the game ain't for free. You know what I mean? So, talk all day. You got to show.
Right.
I mean, straight up.
Yeah, when the success rate is low,
what is there to talk about, right?
You see what I'm saying?
People gonna fight like cats and dogs to try to be that one. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, man.
If the success rate was high, then it'd just be like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody come on through. You dope, come on through.
Right.
Come on through. But since you don't get pulled through the door, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit, it'd be hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then the eras change as the game shifts. If you don't shift with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Motherfuckers start looking at you certain type of ways and be like, man, fuck that shit, man. I gotta go get it myself, or I gotta be the next this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I would say too, I wanted to know something else, like as far, because y'all put me on right now with Nashville shit. Like, I've been trying to get my game up because they want a media run on me, man. They trying to bring me down, man.
Nah, man, got you, man.
So yeah, with I also hear these things, and I'm asking y'all because y'all like OGs of this shit. Yeah. So like I hear these things too, where people be like, "Oh, well, I feel like when Buck got to this place, he ain't reached back to bring people up, or when Starlito had opportunities, he ain't reached to bring back. But now they in it. Like, do y'all feel like that happened? Because this is what they're telling me, and I'm like, oh shit. Do you feel like it's someone's responsibility to pull someone else up?
Man, not at all, man. Like I said, put yourself in position to be right there. My man's was right there. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he put himself, he was right there, like you said, with the CDs. When most people was trying to hustle in the street and sell their CDs hand to hand, they had their CDs in hand to hand, like before any deals and stuff. So they was thinking ahead, So you can't think like somebody owe you something, man, because nobody owe you nothing, man. You got to make do with what you got and then try to make better of it. If you don't do that, man, you're going to be in the same spot every time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So people think people being entitled and think people owe them something. That's why you get the narrative we don't fuck with each other, or I'm saying, we don't get along or whatever, man. But that ain't necessarily the case, man. Just a small group of people. You know what I'm saying? They might got a bigger platform or access to, I guess, people to spread their word or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but to make it seem like that's
That ain't even the case, man. Nobody owe nobody nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to make do what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
How do you feel about it?
I got a double sword, a two-edged sword on that. I feel like nobody owes you nothing. 90% of the time, the people that act like somebody should have owed them something is somebody who don't got nothing going on themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
But on the other side of the fence is if we was from North Dakota and North Dakota ain't known for no rapping, bro.
Right. So
if I'm the first person to get my my city in North Dakota popping, I ain't got no choice, but it's for what I'm doing is for the city. It's for where we come from as a lifestyle of culture. You know what I'm saying? It's like different, like every city on this map don't get that special chance. Right. So it's just like for me, it had, and another thing, like I say, some of us used to listen when our homeboy went and bought a tape.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I was the one who stood in line to get that, watch the commercials, record the videos.
Right.
So for me, my mentality ain't just one sided. Mm-hmm. So when just being a kid dreaming of something, then you become something, then you become even something bigger in it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like at this point, I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about Buck. I'm just saying. I'm saying becoming what I am. I just feel like it's your duty. To put your city on. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. We might not ever have this chance ever again. And that's why this shit is where it's at now. Because of you not looking at it as a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like right now, if a motherfucker gave me $5 million for my platform or for some music, man, I'm finna start.
You know what to do with it.
I'm finna run No Limit Records times 10.
Yeah.
With this bitch. That's just me.
And then having like artists be
that's just me.
Like you can reach back, man, but once you reach back to somebody that ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
But that comes with knowing though.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be knowing what's going on in the street.
Yeah. But it's lots that's already ready.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Man. It's just to me.
You go both ways.
Like I say to me, bro, it's just when you come from a place that ain't got it, man, we gotta keep it. We gotta make it known, and we gotta keep it grown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, definitely, it makes sense.
That's all.
Because and that's the thing is, it should just be like you're saying, like it should just be a natural thing. Like it shouldn't be something to where like it's like, oh, let me think about bringing them up. It's like I'm putting it like if I make it, like Nashville gonna make whoever's popping right now. I'm gonna go and throw them on a feature real quick,
right?
And it's up to the fans to decide if they like them or not,
right?
Right.
I mean, even with that, like, I mean, it's so many labels and shit that was in the game that they had. This my cousin Warren G. This is my da 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 da. We didn't like lots of people in the game. You see what I'm saying? But they put their people on,
right?
And like you said, it's on the fans to accept what they like. But at the same time, it was just like people. Motherfuckers give people who want shit chances. I bought CDs of terrible artists just because of the movement. You see what I'm saying? No Limit Records. I'm first one to go buy fucking Steady Mobbing. Like nobody listen to Steady Mobbing off No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Like who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? I just got it because I'm in the movements. I love movements. I love to see the win and to keep it steady. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I bought every artist. I bought me an X. I bought fucking the Mercedes with her ass out. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know I don't even like Mercedes really. I ain't saying I don't like it, but I'm saying that ain't.
I know what you mean. That's not
you know what I'm saying? I'm just buying shit because I'm bored and I need some new music.
Yeah.
And I like the movement.
No, and that's what I tell people too. Outside, like, to make it as an artist, you gotta have something going on outside of the music. People don't buy into the music; they buy into the brand of like the person. Like Nelly with the Lunatics. Like, they had a image. They had a brand outside of the music.
Right.
People, I don't know. I don't remember the guy's name with the mask, the half mask.
Right.
But like, you remember that?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but he had the half mask. But I remember the Lunatics because of him.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's a brand.
So you gotta have something outside of the music that you building with the shit.
Right.
But like you said, like, you can't reach back and give it to someone and be like, oh, we was in the 3rd grade. You know, we used to sell Nick bags together.
Man, it don't work
that's
like
what
that.
Happened. That's what happened a lot though in the game. It happened so much.
True.
Yeah.
I say this. If a person, like you say, show that they are ready and like willing to put themselves out there and like make the correct effort to, you know what I'm saying, reach back for, of course you help them out, you know what I'm saying? But there's somebody just sitting pouting and, man, you owe me, man. You should have, I was right there when you was selling them nickel bags or whatever and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you ain't bag up nothing. You ain't goddamn it. Ain't nobody know we had it.
You was there. I see
you was
there.
Yeah, you was there. Waiting, you know what I'm saying? But it's some kind of effort, take effort, man.
It's a hard thing. It's harder than what people really think, cause this shit is it's like dice. It's like rolling dice. You know what I'm saying? You need to have it, and if you don't have it, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I got brought on the Bucks team at the time, I remember when he was asking me like, "What you think about Tay D-Tay?" Like, nigga, that's your boy.
Man,
how the fuck are you gonna ask me about your boy? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just saying that ain't my lane. That wasn't me to try to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I brought to the situation is what I brought. I can't make, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And I also, like, because I've been in that situation where it's like, you feel energy and you're like, damn, like, this is my boy, but like, let me know if I'm tripping type shit. Like, let me know if I'm tripping. Like, am I tripping? Is he moving weird?
Yeah.
So, like, I understand it from both sides. Like that's, check your mans. I don't know. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But at the same time, it's like, he's also like, not forget about even being Buck, just anybody. Like, it's just the energy you feel, and especially when like you rising, it's like you start to not trust anybody.
Yeah. That's a hard one too.
Yeah.
So it's hard to you know, speak on how someone else is moving when they. It's new for everybody type shit. Like, it's different in the streets because someone in the streets will still like tell you you know what I'm saying? They'll let you know they don't got a problem with you. But in the business, bro, they act like they fuck with you because they might need you.
Right.
So it's like you can't trust anybody.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty.
So,
I've seen it. I've been in the depths of it.
Yeah. So with Hustler's Remorse, man, there's a couple songs on there, man, that I'm listening to. And all right, so before we get into this, y'all be like, damn, you don't know the name of the song?
It's all good.
If I listen to any album, I put it on and I drive. Because if I'm not driving, I'm editing at home or I'm with the kids somewhere.
Right.
So I'm in the whip and I'm listening to these songs, and the reason why I like this tape so much, and I hit you when you asked me, I'm like, yeah, bro, I just told y'all that shit is fire. Like, because when I'm listening to it, it's motivational, like hustler music. Like, that's the type of shit I like because I can relate to this shit.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, shit, like, it was motivating me. Like, yo, let me see what Coop doing. Let me see.
That's how you want it.
I need to do something.
That's how you want it.
It's early in the day. What the fuck? I need to go out and get some money.
So, it's a whole purpose.
But so that's the type of shit I love, bro. So what was the motivation behind it? And I know you guys said like y'all was doing platform shit you was getting on, and that's how you started. But like the direction of this tape, how did that start? Like, which song was it that was like,
bro just took off. He just took off like, man, like, man, all right, and I'm with it.
He was waiting for a motherfucker.
Man took off, man, like, man, dude, you know, you know what I'm saying? 12, 15 songs, like just like I said, just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
and he laid the way, dog. And I'm like, man, sound good, I'm with it.
Wow.
Sound good, I'm with it. And he was, you know what I'm saying, giving me game and stuff, you know what I'm saying, learning from him and stuff, and giving me information like, yeah, he ain't saying nothing, goddamn, I don't agree, you know what I'm saying, agree with. Like, it's all sound like it's supposed to sound and shit. So shit, he took off, dog, and like, Like, man, you got that, you did the whole thing yourself, dog. Like, I had to, you know what I'm saying? Get over there and say what I need.
It's like being blocked up.
Man.
It's like being blocked up. You get that nut off, that motherfucker blast the bitch.
He hasn't been took off, dog. Like, man. Like, dude. I'm talking about, right? Record. I'm over there like, man, motherfucker, multitasking like it, you know what I'm saying? And then you write the verse, you got them recording yourself. You got them telling me pull up another one, you know what I'm saying? I'm still like, yeah dog, like trying to keep up, man. But yeah, man, homie took off, man.
So with you getting into this mindset, like what like directed you into, like, you know what I'm saying, going that direction with the tape?
That was when I do tapes, I always try to give a theme, like a movie, you know, title, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of try go towards it. Like I don't really kind of like, I used to, you know, like just junkie record. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it's just fucking too many songs.
So the title was there before the recording?
No.
Okay.
That was the whole thing. So, like I said, he got me, we did the first joint, and then from there, man.
What's the title track gonna be? What's the title track? Our title track.
So by the time we got to the title track was the last track.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because we was just going, you know what I'm saying? Well, I had just, you know what I'm saying? I was just picking the beat.
Yeah.
Listening to hundreds of beats, but it was only certain ones that I felt, you know what I'm saying? And I do that anyway when I go to the gym, but once he gave me that, we about to do this shit, I was like, fuck. Because I didn't have no time. I was, you know, at the radio station doing mixes, shooting videos, shooting mic drops and all of this shit, and editing, doing black country shit over here, doing this. I'm like, man, I ain't got time to even do my own shit. Right. I can't even do my own podcast because I'm producing and doing so much other shit to trying to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? So I never had a break. I never had a fucking break. In the last 2 months, I have had a couple Wednesdays and Thursdays off. Yeah, and that's when he sparked it, and I chose the beats. I fucking recorded everything. Me and him, I wrote my shit, recorded right in my spot. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, he just opened the gates. Open the gates of hell.
Man, working on that.
You know what I'm saying?
At the same time, working on the other shit we working on, you know what I'm saying? Then working on some other people's shit. Yeah. Like, man, dude, cold, man.
Then recorded his whole album. Man, his shit
already
go.
Already ready. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit, dog.
See, now it's like, I just put a picture up today, and usually I'm humble. But today I was talking shit, and I was like, what I'm doing now has never been seen before. Yeah. And then now you saying this, I'm like, fuck. Man. This motherfucker doing the same
shit. Man.
No, but that's real motivation. Shit. I love that shit because Cruz motivated me though. When I seen his look, his mic drops, his quality, the way he shoot, all of that shit, like that shit motivated me. So we all need things to motivate us though, bro. It ain't no hate, it ain't nothing. It's just I always need something to spark. Like if I go out there and I keep hitting 40, if I ain't seen nobody, if nobody hits 60 or 50, why would I even care about it?
Exactly. But when you see that, you know like, oh, it's possible.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Now when I asked, say, damn, what lens is that? You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah.
Like, okay, information. When it got that motherfucker, went instantly. You know
and that's the thing. Forever be a student.
Yeah, like I love that. That's see one of my main attributes is listening because I was the kid, I was the baby for so long in my family. You know what I'm saying? So I used to sit on the stoop. I used to watch you know what I'm saying, everything get done, how it get done. I seen the suburbs when I was in Antioch. I seen the hood when I'm out south. You know what I'm saying? So I was like the tale of two cities type person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just, you know what I mean? Like I brought a lot of culture from the bricks to Antioch. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And I took a lot of Antioch shit to the bricks. You know what I'm saying? Then I brought lots of niggas who had never, like I said, this shit was like Brentwood. I brought homies from the bricks to Antioch back then, and it was like some shit. It was like going to fucking Beverly Hills.
That's great. So, all right. So just for context for me, what's the bricks?
Like the projects.
Okay,
so like Murfreesboro Road by CB store over there when you go to the right over there.
Oh, okay.
Like the house.
You know, the projects down here look so much different.
Public housing.
Yeah, James Casey.
Okay. Yeah. Because up north is like projects are like high.
That's rugged too.
Like down here, they said that's the project. I said that's the projects.
Yeah, they make out sideways.
They said go ahead and stand out there for a little bit. I'm like, I ain't standing nowhere. The fuck.
No.
Get you know they had me as Dodge City.
Yeah, I mean you told me that. I said,
man, yeah. You didn't know.
I didn't know.
He was like, I just came from Dodge City.
Right.
Oh shit.
Rock said, pull up. To my hood. I'm like, that sounds dangerous, but cool. I'ma go.
Yeah,
bro. I go there and I'm in the middle of the shit at the basketball court, right in the middle of the shit. And it is some hood shit going on. Like there's like people chasing down this crackhead type shit, and it's a lot going on. So I'm like, okay, this is just normal and shit. Like, and I went to y'all right after. I went to the station, I think, and they was like, you was in Dodge. I said, I don't know. I was just outside. But I just believe in I don't question God's timing.
That's right.
That's
right, bro.
Yeah. So I just be where God wants me to be, you know what I'm saying?
No,
for sure. But I did have to ask him. I was like, while I'm packing up, don't leave me here.
Yeah.
But they was cool. They was like, hell no, we ain't. I'm like,
they like cameramen and shit like that. Like the kids come around, watch and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? It's
so let me ask you,
it's not where you want to really be all the day.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm not. Now that I know, I'm gonna tell Rock we gotta go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I do want to ask you as a videographer, because you also shoot videos.
Right.
Like as a videographer. Like, do you prefer or do you like being behind the camera more or in front of the camera? Like rapping or shooting?
Shit. You know what's fucked up about it is I love it all. It's just I can't shoot my own video.
That'd be the worst shit.
Man, that's what he be saying all the time, man.
Even try to put it on a tripod, you gotta stop. Put it over there.
That's what he say, man. Like, man, if I shoot my own, I do my own, I can do it all. If I can do my own shit, I'll be doing it.
No, I'm just one of them. I ain't gonna lie, like learning about professionalism and shit, because we lack that where we're from, like to a certain extent, a level.
Yeah.
I just learned that, man, you gotta be able to click. Once you snap your fingers, you gotta be able to tilt. You know what I'm saying? To rotate, morph into what you need to be at that time.
That's right.
So I don't know. I mean, lately I've been loving the video shit and the platform shit just because I like to create. I'm one of them kids that was playing Nintendo all night and PlayStation and all that shit. I came from. So this is my new PlayStation, like LUTs and editing and programs and learning shit and beat machines and audio and you know what I'm saying? SD cards and SSD cards and G5 Max and you know what I'm saying?
The whole
all
shit.
of that shit. Like I really one of them geek ass motherfuckers that I just love tech. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. But lately video, but rap is definitely my first.
Like if you could do both of them at the same time, you would do it.
I would. I swear I would.
Man.
Yeah,
would, bro.
They probably. I'm sure they got something coming where you know what I'm saying. Someone will follow you and shoot your own video.
They got a gimbal out right now. It's that DJI.
Yeah.
It moves and
the
shit.
Osmo Pocket shit.
Yeah, but I taught so right now. As far as like mic drops and shit, still shots, you know what I'm saying? I got that shit. But I done taught my homeboy, my guy who I pay to come help me set up shit and do my assistant, whatever. I done taught him how to move with the camera a little bit here. Yeah. So as long as I can get him to do a couple moving shots, I might be all right.
Yeah, because it's crazy because like nobody would know that. The difference of how somebody holds the camera, you'd be like, damn, if I would have shot that, I knew I would have did this instead.
Yeah.
And that's because I be having my kids' mom shoot my shit sometimes. And I'd be like, yo, are you fucking blind or what?
Yeah. You know, they gonna have to do it. So have to do it.
No,
so then, so with this, you guys made 4 projects.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
this one.
From this one, what's first? What's the expectation? Like, what are you guys looking to get out of this? And then the second is, are y'all dropping these back to back? Like, how what's going on with these?
Man.
Well, the expectation with this one is just really to just get back and having fun in the game. You know what I'm saying? And giving the masses something original again, something that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I feel like it's not a lot of originality in the game. So if you still, no matter the age, if you sound like yourself and you got good production and you talking about something, I feel like you got a good part in the game right now because ain't nobody really original to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me not being on a national scale, you know what I'm saying, and really getting to my, I don't know, maybe the peak. I don't know, piece of the peak. I feel like now it's like, damn, she got a little, a good push to it, but I'm not in that I'm not in that space where I'm trying to be like on some, I'm looking for a deal and this call and all of that other type shit. I'm just trying to supply my backyard, my neighborhood, my fans, you know what I'm saying, my 900K streams right now. I'm trying to continue on and get past that to the M. You know what I'm saying? Over 20 years of work. So I'm just having fun right now. With this shit.
No, that's good. And that's the best way to do it because when you trying to do something, this is my thing is like trying is not. That's not a thing. Right. It's like either you're doing it or you're not doing it type shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. And then for spend so much money in this shit already. I'm down 300K.
That's what I was just telling my homeboy. I said I don't got no money to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Rapper, bitch, I can't afford it.
Man, got simplified.
Yeah, like hell no.
No, for sure.
Man.
But same question.
Man, like bro said, man, having fun again. You know what I'm saying? I know we trying to make an avenue for people to, like, instead of having somebody reach back all the time, be right here ready for them. You know what I'm saying? And help them along the way. You know what I'm saying? So they can have, they can reach back with somebody or whatever. You know what I mean? So trying to build up enterprise type deal. You know what I'm saying?
ATV, TV, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Build that up. You know what I'm saying? To a point where, like I said, like if you come through here, gotta holler at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You come through, want to make some music, gotta holler at them. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But make sure that that they know the door's open. You know what I mean? And it ain't no discrimination. But if you ain't serious, we ain't gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
Shit.
Waste your own time.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
waste mine.
Real talk, man. Real, you know what I'm saying? It's business over bullshit, man.
Yeah.
So, and then you were telling me too that you started Authentic TV, since you brought it up, Authentic TV, you started that in your garage or in your house?
Yeah, so 2018, I was hooping, broke my arm, bullshitting, trying to get back out there.
Man.
Motherfuckers acting like they got a point to prove to me.
That's
out there horse playing, and I'm like, God damn. So I ended up breaking my arm down about a year and a half, and down for that year and a half, 2020 came, and then there was COVID, so we was down again. So, man, I started with t-shirt line, Authentic Originals. Then I just was on bed rest for so long, started studying cameras and shit. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm ready to use this computer for more than fucking Pro Tools.
Right.
So I bought the first camera, the Sony A6400, and the Sigma lens, and started the YouTube channel. My guy came in. We formed Ville City Videos, where we played all videos in the city and kind of like 106 and Park.
Oh, dope.
That shit blew up real big. Lots of people was coming around trying to work for us, and people trying to give us this and that because they never really seen that part of tech here at that time or whatever. So, and I had started the podcast as well, so I had like 3-4 different services going at once. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, shit, capital really made a lot of money off that shit like them first 3 years, and then we stopped the Ville City Videos where we shot it at one of my homeboys, Deal to My Heart. My boy Done Deal, he passed.
Damn,
and that it just slowed down the movement for about a year, man. You know what I mean? About a year and a half. Then my guy I was doing the Ville City Videos with, he moved to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He's like the other side of me as far as tech wise. He would handle this. I was do this. And like I said, it just took a little time off, and then that's when other platforms just start to come around, and you know what I'm saying. So like I told guys, bro, like I've been the hottest, I've been not the hottest, I've been in the middle. The thing about the game is to stay consistent and make your shit a household name. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and you'll be able to push through the game. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
That's dope. I think you should bring that back. That like highlighting the Jones like that.
Because I mean,
what was it called again?
Ville City Videos.
Ville City Videos. Yeah, that should be fun.
I've been trying to get his ass to come on, man, but we definitely. And the thing about it, that's why I say I'm always for the city. That's why I'm saying like it wasn't no doubt about who you were, where you from. I'm playing the video. Yeah, that's why I'm doing the radio shit now. I ain't no DJ. Yeah, I just can put shit together.
That's crazy. I thought you was a DJ.
No, I ain't no DJ. I've never DJed. I don't even know how to work the DJ board. I put my mixes in Pro Tools. I do my sound effects in Pro Tools. I'm a mixtape head. I like to create. You know what I'm saying? Movie samples and drops and shit. I just create. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
No, that's dope. So then with you, are you like before y'all was doing this project, were you actively like dropping?
Yeah, man.
And again, like. Yeah. This ain't no disrespect. I'm still learning, you know, saying the culture out here. So like for you've been dropping like consistently, and then, you know,
and like before now, like I say a year and a half, 2 years, my last project I put out, you know what I'm saying? I was pretty much like, man, I'm finna do something else, man. You know what I mean? And then like I'm seeing them advertising the spins, like, hey man, what's going on with the spins and you know what I'm saying and the mic stuff and like I said, it turned to all this stuff right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was more like then that's the homie too. So it's like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't no I don't trust this motherfucker and all that type of shit. Like I know he's solid and I've been watching his journey. Like I said, he been up, he been down, been in the middle. And I'm like, man, shit, keep on pushing.
Right.
You gotta keep on pushing because you're cold.
Still doing it.
Yeah, cold.
And that's the thing. Some people when they feel like like if they lose traction, they're like, oh, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, no, this is what I passionately want to do. So I don't give a fuck if one person watching or 1,000, a million people watching. This is just what I want to do.
Right.
So whoever got to say like that's, and I'm saying it passionately like that because I feel like that way about me. Like people felt like because I played football, that I'm supposed to be a football player. That you know when I start rapping, they like, oh, this shit ain't serious. Bro.
Man, right.
And it's like who is anybody to tell me what I want to do with my life? So like being able to be consistent and know what you want and not give a fuck what anybody say.
Yeah.
You know how many people in the past like 2 weeks went on a media run talking. This is my second time bringing it up about me, and I don't respond because it's like what I've learned in my talks with God and my self time and shit is how you react to situations is what you gonna get next.
Yeah, it's key.
So if you react to a motherfucker that's goofy, now you goofy.
Yeah, right.
And so it'd be no point to, you know what I'm saying, dim your light. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And providing because, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know. Like,
man,
you've been in this shit.
Man,
like,
don't make them famous, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to say their name.
I like exactly what you said because, man, I've been at gunpoint and didn't match the energy of the man with the gun. You know what I'm saying? I actually talked him out of it just by reverse psychology.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's like you said, it's all in the power of the mind and knowing how to adapt and knowing what you respond with will shape the situation.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of people got that fucked up. They think how someone comes at you is how you should react.
Right.
Well,
and it's like
it's just
if you do, then you know Mike Tyson said some shit before. He said if someone's making you mad, then like they're your master. So it's like if you coming at me and now I'm reacting in a negative way, now you're controlling me type shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about all that shit because ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you how to do what you doing. Like especially like with you guys like, and this ain't, I'm not saying this to, you know what I'm saying, but you guys being older, you guys were around before. Like there's people that be like, especially in hip hop. I don't know why this isn't hip hop. I know. But like right when you, you know what I'm saying, you hit 33, motherfucker, they like, oh, why he rapping still?
Gonna like, turn it up. We're gonna turn it up.
I never understand that shit. But country
with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a dude that's 19 that's hating on a dude that's 22. 22, 25.
Calling him an old
25,
head.
29.
Crazy.
29, 33. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But I just think if you just maintaining your lifestyle and doing what you do, then it is what it is. But at the same time, once you get a little older, you'll understand this shit. I need some game.
Yeah.
Right.
I need the guys that I came up listening to drop some dope shit and let me know how they living on yachts or not or how to get credit.
Right.
You know, how
real
to,
life
you know,
stuff.
like how to navigate through this shit, how to do this shit with kids, being married, not being married. I mean, you know what I mean? You got
divorce.
You know, divorce, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, you want to hear the stories of how to elevate. So and I can't get that from a 21-year-old.
Right.
I ain't lived enough life yet.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So
probably you can have a bunch of money, but don't mean that you don't live life yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't know that money gonna be gone one day. You don't know how to flip that money. You gonna lose it quick anyway. You know what I'm saying? You just got it for the time being. So, man, we ain't studying that age gap or age difference or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
This what keep you young, right?
Man, right, man.
Yeah, man.
Have fun.
Age is really, well, like when I turned 30, I think I'm 32 or 33.
I used to be like that too.
Yes. So when I turned 30, I'm like, bro, this shit, like, that's when I realized, like, age is not a real thing.
Right.
That's just something they put on us so that, you know, we cap at a certain age.
Like Y2K.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I'm really just like, I still feel like I'm 25.
Yeah.
Not my choices are not like I'm 25, but I feel like I'm 25 type shit. And it's
good energy, man.
Yeah, so age is just like a mindset. But anyway, I do want to ask, because you did mention something earlier about Cool Daddy Fresh being not from here.
Right. So,
and this goes to what I was saying before, like, they don't, and this is a local thing. I'm not saying this is just Nashville. This is a local thing.
Definitely.
Like, ain't nobody gonna claim you in the city until you do something. Now it's like, oh yeah, you Nashville. But imagine he wouldn't have been dope, and he would have been claiming Nashville. Oh, he ain't from Nashville.
Yeah.
That should be so crazy.
Yeah.
So, you being from Nashville, and both of y'all being from Nashville, what is something that you see could be a positive outcome? Because, you know, people respond so well to negativity. What do y'all feel like it would be a positive outcome for rappers and even media now, you know what I'm saying, to collaborate more and be, you know, not look at each other as competition?
Man, yeah. When the success rate is low.
Man. Keep speaking your truth. You know what I'm saying? Keep being true to yourself.
When people are starving, they want to eat.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just kind of like where we at with this game, and I hate that, but I don't think that narrative can really change until we get more successful situations.
That is a fact.
I don't know.
Because we got nothing else to base it off of.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So how can we know if it's not happening?
Yeah. And then you know what I'm saying, like I told you, I take notes off your shit. I seen like I live to level up my game. So I used to be the type of cat to be like, yo man, you gotta do this, you need to do this. Like now it's like, nah, I gotta let you gotta find your own way.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't, you know what I mean? Because everybody ain't gonna pass down no information. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
The right information at that. You know what I'm saying?
So if I see some shit and it ain't up to the standards, that I don't want, I'll just let them, even though I might know them personally, but I'm not going to offer free information off shit that I know costs money.
You know what's crazy? And somebody told me the other day, just because at first I was going off of the mantra, the saying, whatever, the game is to be taught, not bought. But then I'm like, shit, giving away a lot of free shit, and nothing. It'd be like, okay, thank you, and then that's it. I don't get a like, yo, collab on this with me. Like I got this thing coming. Like you know what I'm saying? Let's make money together. Like, and I'm not fucked up on it. Like I ain't tripping. I don't expect someone to do that. But when somebody sat me down and told me like, do consultation fees, I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
That would be more valuable because now I give motherfucker the whole game, give my whole list of equipment, and now motherfucker calling me all the time like, now I gotta give him information.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this the thing. Like if Cruz, I wouldn't be here right now if Cruz wasn't Cruz. I could have went to all of these platforms, but I chose to start here because I knew what I wanted. I know what look I want. I know what, you know. I just know what I want. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when you know what you want, you get what you want to get.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like we've had conversation before and we talked, and you know what I'm saying. I fucked with your vibe, so it's like, and I told you off rip, like that was probably like 6 months ago. Yeah, told you like shit. Whenever like we can get a interview, and I'm not somebody that just say something, bro. Like Cause I charge motherfuckers. I'll say it. I charge motherfuckers a good price for this shit. But it's like when I tell somebody something, bro, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like my word means more than anything. Yeah. So it's
that's called being a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy. You got to explain yourself these days because there's too much bitch ass motherfuckers.
Don't explain shit to
them. That's
at all.
I mean, I like I say, man, I got 200 plus interviews. 200 plus mic drops at this point right now. When I first started, and like I said, I was doing interviews at a certain number, and I was doing mic drops at a certain number. And now the numbers are crazy. The numbers have definitely went down, and the interview shit is really like even just it's like free out this motherfucker. Like I don't know capping like I said, I made good money off my interviews. Now it's like motherfuckers getting interviewed for free. Yeah, no, and that's, bro, when I first started this shit, so I did it backwards. When I first started, I was doing it for free. And then people don't appreciate it. They don't.
Like they don't share the clip. We would have good clips. Man, bro, they don't share it. I'm like, what was your point of even coming on here? Because now you wasted my time. Because I actually fucked with you. And it's like, all right, bet it was a good conversation, but you just did it for one clip.
Yeah.
Like,
I have people pay and not share their shit.
Yeah,
crazy.
Same. Yeah,
It's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's insane, and it's like, what are you doing this for? To say you were on the platform or to get content? Because me, if I'm going to somebody's shit and getting on there, like say I wanted to promote the headquarters or whatever, I get on the podcast and I'm talking about it. I'm gonna get as much clips of me talking about the headquarters or about my life to where we can put it out.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know. I think it's just this microwave fucking
it is
game we got right now.
It is.
Everybody
it's
just
that, man.
Because once they done with this one, they going to the next one.
Yeah, but they not doing nothing.
Yeah.
They ain't even that. Hey, bro, let me get my my footage so I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's one thing I do is I give people like after this, like y'all gonna get the whole shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, with this AI shit, it keeps flicking back too much, so I'm gonna actually have to go in and just edit the full shit. But anyway, like I forget what the fuck I was just saying.
No, like when people asking for their footage.
Yeah, so I just give it to them. I just give it to them off rip.
Right.
Boom, take the whole shit. Yeah. And the fact that they don't do nothing with it.
You don't even have jump drives or hard drives.
Right, exactly. And they like, hey, it's taking too long on Google Drive. I'm like, bro, the fuck? Like, what you want me to do about that? I gave you the video.
Yeah.
So
what you do
it's just like studio time. It's just like if I come to your studio, right, pay for time. You know what I mean? I'm bringing my hard drive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want my music off your computer when I leave. And when I leave and get it how I want it, you can delete it. That way I ain't holding you up on no space and you ain't holding my shit.
Right.
People that aren't savvy to the shit, they won't know. A lot of people, like we were saying earlier, a lot of music artists just think they have to make music.
Yeah.
And that's it. So it's like somebody that's been around other studios and seen different things know those type of things.
Right.
But these artists, man, they just want attention. I feel like everybody just want attention.
Attention
right
era. Yeah. Internet stars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody mad at Charleston White. He's an internet person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, of course he's gonna be doing internet shit.
Right.
Yeah, so
exactly.
why would you you know what I'm saying?
Can't feed into that.
I don't feel like he's making money. He made money that I mean, me personally, I seen that. I see that. You know what I'm saying? What I do, I don't know about what everybody else feeling like. You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, I don't want to take a picture with him. I don't want to go see him do comedy. That ain't my type of. That ain't my vibe type of person. But I ain't got nothing against him. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just.
Don't keep on the internet.
It's just internet shit, bro. It's microwave.
And shit, if I want to take a picture with him, like, the fuck does it matter anyway?
Yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying? Just
because I feel like just because someone that's like in the streets says like, oh, this is the standard of it. Now it's like now everybody got to follow street code. Like, motherfuckers ain't even been in the streets to have to deal with the streets.
That's what I'm saying though.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Because there's people right now that don't even know nothing about that part of him.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And they want to go see him. They want to take pictures, but they don't know the side of it of the code part.
Right.
So they don't
because it don't matter to them.
You know what I'm saying?
They're like, well, what is him?
Or they don't even know.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Though? It might not matter, but they might not even know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't want to take a picture with him just because of that vibe. I ain't
exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't want to take a picture with nobody like that.
And me, I don't really take a picture with nobody.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like that ain't. That's not upping my value. Basically, what I'm saying.
Exactly. And that's where I would say what dude said was correct. Like people be so fanned out about somebody like another man. Like it's super crazy.
It's crazy, though.
It's like
it's the power of the tube.
Yeah. That's a fact. Because once you get attention online, then I mean, people feel like, especially with the girls now, like, bro,
it's too easy.
They fucked the game up. All right, so these horny ass guys fucked the game up because they paying the tricks. They paying these bitches, and now these bitches feel like. And I'm saying bitches.
Yeah. This is what we do. This is how we talk.
So it's like these bitches like really think they that now because somebody paying for it. It's like, bitch, you ain't even like that.
Yeah, because an ugly motherfucker with a fat ass can make more money than a street nigga right now.
Right,
bro. Oh God, because all the street motherfuckers paying for it.
You know what I mean? But you know what the craziest part about that shit is? It's like for me, it's like. Y'all paying these bitches to see them when it's free porn out there. It's bitches that's fucking for real, naked, sucking dick.
Right.
For free.
Right.
Once you type once you type this in the internet.
Whatever you want.
That same looking girl is on here doing what you paying her to.
Right.
Pretend to do.
And that's the thing, it's just attention.
It's crazy.
These horny motherfuckers just want attention.
Yeah. But I mean,
anybody just want attention.
Man, we still want the money.
It is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. But shit, hey,
we still want the money, man.
You gotta adapt to. You gotta let motherfuckers do them and stay in your lane and keep it on.
And that's like what we said earlier. Like what you negative and positive is there. It's like what do you choose to focus on?
Right. What you gonna fit into?
Yeah. It's part of the. It's part of the grid.
Yeah.
So I asked everybody this question. I gotta ask y'all. If I don't ask it, they gonna be tight. If I didn't ask it, and I'll ask y'all individually.
All right.
Do you eat ass?
Hell no, dog.
Nah,
not ass. Not ass. Ass.
She said, "Wait,
ass." She said, "Eat ass."
Oh man,
I'm
gonna lick on something if I want to.
I kiss a cheek, but I ain't kiss no ass. Like,
Because when you say the term of eating ass, it's kind of like it's a weird mind fuck.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it sounds stupid.
Yeah,
but when it's really going down,
when it's in there,
and when it's really in that situation, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like this is what's going down.
This was going down.
You know what I mean? But
ass is getting licked.
But I mean, man, that shit might be a 95.5.
And it be some shit where it's like, this is what I tell people: if you requesting it, that's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Let me eat your ass.
It's like I say, it might be a 98-2 type situation.
Yeah.
98% no.
Yeah.
2% yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it has to be that freaky of a situation.
I
to go
might
down.
be in Venezuela, motherfucker. I might be. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean?
I think that's what the niggas gotta, you know what I'm saying, find a place to stay and shit, man. They gotta do everybody.
No, that's what I'm saying. They making that shit like a culture. They making that shit like a normal thing.
Nah,
like,
hell
no.
That's
survival shit.
Yeah,
they putting that shit like first date type shit.
Oh my God.
Like, you know what I'm saying? First night type shit. That's how they making it seem
my
like.
My homie told me, he was like, yeah, this girl was giving me head, and then out of nowhere she just started licking my ass.
Damn.
She said, I didn't know what to do in this situation. I said, bro, I was in that situation. You just gotta let it happen.
It's fucked up, man.
You just gotta let it happen, bro.
There's some motherfucking monsters out here.
Some monsters.
It's some monsters.
Oh my God, shit. Yeah. But yeah, man, nah. I definitely want to know, man. I have to ask y'all this though, on a serious note. If it was one other outside of, because I know you do like video as well. If there's something outside of music, you know what I'm saying, that you would feel like, all right, if this opportunity, like basketball, like if you had an opportunity in basketball, would you have ever went as hard with music?
I'm gonna say probably not, because we were so entwined with the hooping, man. It was deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had aspirations to be something. You see people actually making it, and you up under them, and you like, man, shit, I can make it too, you know what I'm saying? So it's that close. So at the same time, you know, but you also see the work you got to put in. So if you don't put in the work, that's with anything, you ain't gonna get the results that you want, man. Right. So you know what I mean? So we didn't put in work. So I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to say, man.
Yeah,
because it's like, you know, there was
because like it's almost a part of you, both of them, like the music and the hooping and shit.
Because like you see Damian Lillard, Shaq, like people they make music while they doing this. So that's basically my question is like, are you, if your first love would have worked, would you have gotten your well, maybe rap was your
I think I would have still gotten into the entertainment pool. Because when I was out there hooping, man, I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of times I just used to hear beats in my head. I wasn't even tuned in on the game. Yeah. Like, you know how like people are like, you gotta do this, you get on him and like I used to just hear beats in my head, and I used to just kind of like just float and vibe and
having fun with that shit.
2-step, 3-step, 4-step,
that's crazy.
Kill niggas and shit. Like, it was just a vibe. My game was just more of a vibe to me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out there trying to do shit I couldn't do, or, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So
that was like a hardball. The dude with the headset, he played better when
he was
you
know what I'm saying? That's that type of shit. So
I
definitely think I would have did. I know I would have been fucking with some music.
Yeah, no, that's fire. Yeah, I ask people that because I feel like when we get to a certain like age, like after high school, I would say like we start. I guess I'm projecting, but like I started having like an identity, like who am I? Like now I dropped out of college. I was in college for like 3 months. Thought I was gonna play football. Then it's like, damn, well, what the fuck? Who am I? And then I started rapping, And then people like, that's why it was so confusing, because they're like, bro, never rap. But like my homie died, actually just mentioned in the freestyle, my homie got killed, and he was like he was like the only person rapping at the time back then in my city. Like there was other people rapping, but he was like, you know what I'm saying, really doing it. Yeah. So when he died, it like brought my attention more to like the local scene, and I started making music.
Right.
And I'm like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? So I started making music, but then music led me to what I actually always wanted to do, is just be creative.
Yeah, exactly.
Just create. It don't have to do with a mic, a camera. Yeah. It just so happens anything creative wise, I will be successful at.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And that's where I'm like, okay, and that's why earlier I said I don't question God's timing, because bro, like I just go with the flow and just be like, not saying that I don't have like plans or structure, but like whatever comes, I know it's supposed to like, it's meant for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Even like earlier, I was supposed to meet Coop at the news station. I made a wrong turn, and then I was like 30 minutes late. But it's like, well, shit, what if I wouldn't have made that wrong turn and I would have been in a wreck or some shit?
Exactly.
I feel that.
So it's like,
everything happened for a reason.
It's scenarios. It's thousands of scenarios.
Right. that should be going through my head.
You
like,
try to control your narrative as much as possible.
You
know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. Like, take control of your own narrative. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I had to do with my life. Like, because people got I guess, want to project what they feel you should be onto you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to control your own narrative as much as possible, man. I don't give a damn. Make a wrong turn, man. I might not even show up after that wrong turn. That'll probably let me know that I ain't supposed to be going that way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Go back to the crib or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Go to the crib.
Yeah, for real shit. You know what I mean?
No, for real. Man. That's a hard thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like, okay, for me for instance, you know what I'm saying? I did it up. Like high school, I did it to the motherfucking maximum, to where you know what I'm saying, I control shit. You know, when you come out of lunch, you see me, the police, and the principal. Like I was in every lunch. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got best dress. I'm the best player in the school history. I'm in the Hall of Fame with this shit. So, going to college, first of all, my coach leaving and going into my 12th grade year, not having those same connections that I had those years before, that hurt me real bad, because I didn't have I had Syracuse, I had Louisville, I had these big spots that trying to get at me, and when he left, all those connects left. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, you go through the season and it's always cool, whatever. Then you go to college and you're not where you want to be. Then, you know what I'm saying, you struggling because you want to be, I mean, you still got that, I guess got that dream going or whatever, but at the same time, it's people who was nothing in school that they in the streets now, they getting money. Now they in the clubs popping bottles and fucking bitches they never thought that they couldn't speak to in school. Crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you had to adapt to that right there. Like, man, you know, like I was saying on the intro, just having those, being who I am and just having those connections, I knew what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I could just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And once then it was no looking back. Yeah. And I know there's a lot of people that depended on me. That not depended, but wanted me to go to be this thing,
right?
Be
like
that,
you said,
be that. You know
projected
what I mean?
what you should be
to accomplish all of the shit that I accomplished. It wasn't nothing else to be but that. You know what I'm saying? And then to jump from that to music. But then at those in between time when you're trying to figure out, like you said, identity crisis or whatever, when you're seeing the guys that's like, nah, man, I gotta get some money.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
And that be where it's at.
I ain't gonna call my pops and be like, yo, I need some gas money when my bitch talking about going to the Outkast concert, and
right?
You know what I'm saying? And I can't pay to get backstage or go get a new outfit and pay for our tickets and have gas in my car and have a hotel room afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
And that's why I stopped rapping.
It drove me to a hole.
Yeah, you gotta have the bridge to keep
like
on.
I told y'all, I said, hey, rapping's too expensive. Yeah. And once I learned, I asked my video, like how much he make in a month doing videos, and he told me. I said, God damn. Why the fuck I'm in the wrong business?
Man,
because it's like if you don't got a big budget to rap, man,
it's fucked up.
Yeah.
If you don't got your own cameras and you ain't got your own shit,
you fucked up. You ain't got no cameras in 2025. You ain't. Better not even do it.
Man,
I wouldn't be doing this shit really if I didn't have. I mean, I outsource some things, but I'm saying like if I didn't have my own shit, I I wouldn't be doing this shit. I'm already 300 down.
Man, we running business.
And spending that 300 got me to a great place. But once I got to that good place, it was like it was gonna take another 3.
Right. Just make a push.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just to crack through that first barrier that some people will never ever get to. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
and that's what it is. People think they want something till they get there, and it's like, not that I want more, but it's like I need more because now my life is more expensive.
Yeah.
Like
getting older, then you can start buying houses and you got kids and shit, and foreign cars with high ass insurances and motherfucking all this shit.
Right.
To maintain all of this shit, man.
God forbid that motherfucker break down.
You gotta have both you and if it's just you, then
cool.
That's good that you successful. But if you ain't, you better. I mean, like my better half, like we a bad motherfucker together. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And that's the best thing to have a good balance.
We do this shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean.
So, I got better half, and I still got like 10, 12 people depending on me every month, every other day and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just on GP and cuz $30 for $40, you got $100 in light bill and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to tell them no. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I say, you get 20,000 and realize, man, I need 50. You know what I'm saying? Get 50, like, man, goddamn, I need a fucking million. Like, man, shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it don't never stop me.
I appreciate y'all again coming through, giving me some game on Nashville because I need it. You know what I'm saying? They trivia questioning me now. And, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So,
you have some more info. You know what I'm saying?
So, if you could let the people know where they could follow y'all, where they could stream, you know what I'm saying, the new project, which I'm bumping it like since you sent it to me. I've been bumping it every time I get my car on.
Cool shit, man.
That's the type of shit I fuck with.
Down through that, man.
Sure,
yeah, that's like grown folk.
That's what I was saying. That's what. Yeah, for sure. That's the lane we was aiming for. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you did that.
Yeah. That's my lane. That's his lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just collabed and made some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just got in the gym and
man, work this shit out,
did
man.
what we did, but yeah, man. You can find the motherfucking album, man. FastMoney to Connect, featuring Bobby Black, man. Hustle, Remorse, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere streaming right now. You can follow me at FastMoney_to Connect on IG. You can follow the platform AuthenticTV.Nashville. You know what I'm saying? So we going crazy right now.
Yeah, man. Bobby Black 615, man. You know what I'm saying? Just type it in, she'll pop up. IG, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Streaming, same platforms. Into the music. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, make sure y'all go get the Hustle Remorse, man. You know what I'm saying?
New Bobby Black tape on the way.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, these motherfuckers loaded. They loaded. So make sure y'all tap in, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Cruise Control Radio. This is episode 92. Make sure y'all back next week for another one. Let's go.
Yes, sir.